Hey there, thanks for tuning in. I'll start today's session with a passage out of Living at the Source, which is a collection of teachings by Swami Vivekananda. This passage reads, "All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half-crazy lunatics, as most of us do nowadays. You can do anything and everything without even the guidance of anyone. All power is there. Stand up and express the divinity within you." Now, why this passage comes to mind for me today was something interesting came up for me in my morning meditation. It was around self-authority, self-authoring, and self-sovereignty. Last year, I was very compromised, as many of us were, if not all of us were, in varying degrees. And in my time of being very vulnerable, being very raw, and being compromised, I was lucky enough to be surrounded by a number of individuals who really stepped forward to support me and to offer their care, to offer their love, and offer their advice when needed. And all of those things I did need at that time, and I'm really grateful that I received. I started to realize recently that I became somewhat reliant on outsourcing. I became reliant on asking others for support and help, and that can and was a really beautiful thing for me. But what happened was, in certain avenues, not in all avenues, but in certain avenues, I began to rely on others in a way that atrophied my trust muscle in myself. So I stopped making decisions clearly based on my own ideas, my own opinions, my own gut instincts. And that also opened up the opportunity for others to offer unsolicited advice. And of course it would. I'd been asking for so long. Now, that unsolicited advice or solicited advice, either way, if I continue to follow that, if I continue to give other people authority over the decisions of my life, whether they're small or large, is that I start to wander off of my own path. And it might seem seemingly small when it comes to things as simple as picking out the color of a t-shirt. But those seemingly small decisions grow larger and they accumulate over time. So I realize that if I continue to allow others to claim authority, that my trust in myself weakens. And if I let my trust in myself weaken, essentially I'm self-abandoning. I'll get off of track. And when I get off of track, the inner part of me starts to recoil. The inner part of me becomes contracted rather than expansive. The inner part of me, the knowing voice, grows increasingly more quiet, more silent, and I become more confused. So, and even resentful. That was the real trigger for me, was the feeling of resentment, and then realizing that resentment is something that I need to own for myself. Now, by coming back to these practices that we have been handed through the ages, helps to reclaim that inner voice, helps to negotiate the inner voice, the knowing self. It brings us back on track. It brings us back into plumb line, back into alignment, so that we can set our course forward in our own way. And that own way, our own path, it will be filled with mistakes. It will be filled with difficult decisions, easy decisions. We will make choices that will cause us to trip and to stumble and to fall. But it's better to learn on your own path than it is to end up at the end of somebody else's path and be filled with regret. So my question for myself and for you is, what am I outsourcing when I should be sourcing or resourcing from within? What am I asking from others? What am I handing to others that I already hold within me? There's an expansive quality to that. So let's take that into practice today. Let's head onto the mat. Come to all fours. Have blocks nearby and on hand. Spread apart your fingers and start to move through cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop down your belly, lift up through your chest. And when you exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling and hang down your head. Repeat that. Arc your chest, lift up your gaze, and exhale, round. Find a nice rhythm with your breath and with your body here. Continue for a few more rounds. Okay, come to a neutral spine and make sure that your hips are over top of your knees and your shoulders are over top of your wrists, please. So again, with every single finger pad plugged down, so the hands are really firm, just barely pick your right knee up off of the floor. Keep your left hip balanced over top of your left knee, okay? Now when you inhale, raise your right knee up and out to the side. And when you exhale, bring your knee down without actually putting it onto the mat. Repeat that. Take your knee out and up to the side. And slowly, when you exhale, bring it down without setting it on the mat. Again, lift out and up to the side. And come back down. Again, out and up, lift, inhale. And down when you exhale. This last time, lift up and pause. Root down through the left knee. Feel your core engaging. I know I can feel that. Now, without putting your knee on the ground, lower it and then kick your right leg straight back behind you. Tap your toes to the mat. Swing your left foot to the left, coming into a kneeling side plank. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale here and exhale your breath. Moving now into gate pose, stand onto your left knee, raise up your left arm, and really hoist up your left ribs. Breathe into the left ribs too. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Long inhale breath and long exhale breath. One more deep inhale. And then when you exhale, slowly return your left hand to the floor and hover your right leg. So now we're coming into a kneeling half moon pose. Have a good bend in your right ankle so your heel is pushing away from you. Your toes are pulling towards you. And go ahead and stretch your right hand up, up, up to the ceiling. Option 1, stay here or bend your right leg and reach to catch your foot. And once your foot is held, give a little bit of a kick into the palm of your hand and use that kick to help stretch your thigh and your right chest open. Be breathing. Take one more deep breath in. When you exhale, set your hands and knees back to tabletop position. Once in tabletop position, run your ribs to the left and to the right a few times. So moving into the lateral spinal movement. The lateral spinal range. And set back up at center. Let's do the second side. So pick up your left knee. With the left knee bent, lift it out to the left and up. Inhale. And slowly bring it down without tapping the ground. Lift out and up. Inhale. And down when you exhale. Again, lift up. Breathe in. Down as you breathe out. Again, up, lift, and down, lower. This last time, lift and pause, hold. Really register that your right hip is over top of your right knee. Good. Lower without putting your knee to the ground. Kick your left leg back with your toes tapped to the floor, kneeling side plank. So this time, raise your left hand. Swing your right foot behind you. Root down with your left foot. And now recruit your left obliques, your left side waist, to stand up into gate pose. So standing up onto your right knee. Raise your right ribs and have an elegant reach to your right arm. Breathe up the side of your body. Take one more breath in. Slowly kneeling half moon. So right hand finds the ground and your left leg lifts. Stay here in option 1 or option 2. Hold your left foot and give a kick with your foot into the palm of your hand. One more deep breath in. Come onto your hands and knees as you breathe out. Grip down with your hands again, Pada Bandha. Hasta Bandha, the hand lock. With your toes tucked under, just barely hover your knees. And then downward dog, raise up your hips. It's a shorter downward dog. Walk your legs out, bending one knee and then the other, side to side. Work both heels evenly towards the mat. Take a deep breath in. Sigh, clear your breath out. Walk your hands to your feet and fold over your legs at the back of your mat. In this forward fold, cross your arms into each other and really give yourself the weight in your spine to hang. So that might mean bending your knees some more, or bending your knees a lot. Let your head hang, let your folded arms hang. And then sway side to side, or forward and back. Or if it feels really good for you, just hang at center. And let the breath find its way through your body. Let it pull your mind into your being. Take a deep breath in.
A center, drop down your hands. Breathe out. Now, like a rag doll, roll yourself up to stand. Roll yourself up to life. Bone by bone by bone, stack your spine
all the way up to standing Tadasana. Lift your arms overhead, breathe in. Drag your hands down in front of you as you breathe out. Do that again, reach up, breathing in. Still standing, pull down your hands as you exhale your breath. One last time, reach up, inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway rise, breathe in. Downward dog, deliberately walk forward your hands. Feel the movement through your body. Ride your breath forward to plank pose, inhale. Return downward facing dog, exhale. Again on that rhythm, plank pose, inhale, the rhythm of your breath. Down dog, exhale. Come forward, inhale. Set down your knees, set down your chest, exhale. Really stick the tops of your feet and the tops of your toenails into the floor. With firm legs and tented fingers, peel your chest up off of the ground, King Cobra pose, inhale. And snake your way back down to the ground, exhale. Rise up again, breathing in. And down, find your way to the mat, breathe out. Come up again, inhale. Snake forward, snake down, exhale. Now come up, turn to your right, breathe in. And down center, breathe out. Come up to your left, inhale. Center and down, exhale. One more time, right up the middle, inhale. And wave your chest forward, down, exhale. Plank or kneeling plank, rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. With slow mid-sized steps, walk your feet forward. Say hello to your hamstrings. Take your time. Be patient. Let your body talk, even if it's groaning a little. Once at the mat top, halfway rise, inhale. Forward bow, exhale. Reverse dive, stand up, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands down to the center of your heart. Raise your arms up, breathe in. Forward bow, moving on the exhale. Inhale, halfway rise. Fingers down, step back your left foot. Place a block underneath your left hand if you like. When you inhale, take your right arm to the ceiling. When you exhale, circle your right arm back and then down. Take your arm forward and up, breathe in. Back and down as you breathe out. Go forward, up, inhale. Back and down, you gotta exhale. A few more rounds, move on your own breath pacing. Feel the rhythm of your body synchronize with the rhythm of your breath. One more time, circle forward, up, and then back and down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank or kneeling plank. Lower half or entirely to the ground. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, pike to downward facing dog. Raise your right leg to the ceiling and then pull your ribs in, your front ribs in like you're tied into a corset or zipped into a tight leather jacket. Now inhale, three-legged plank. Don't let your low back sway. And when you exhale, drag your knee to your chest. Kick straight back, three-legged plank. Now kick up and back, three-legged dog. Repeat that, come forward, breathe in. Knee to your chest, breathe out. Kick straight back, inhale. Last time, up and back, exhale. Come forward, breathe in. Knee to your chest and step forward. Use your blocks again or tense your fingers, runner's lunge, inhale. Now slowly move into pyramid pose. So make your right leg, your front leg, reasonably straight. So that might mean a different thing for you than it does for me. Square off your pelvis. Reach forward through the crown of your head, inhale. Soften down in a bow, exhale. Stay here, or when you inhale, rebend your front knee, raise your chest, runner's lunge. Exhale, re-straighten and bow. Bend again and inhale. Exhale, re-straighten and bow. Bend again and breathe in. Last time, straighten and bow. Bend again, breathe in. Walk forward your hands, potentially your blocks. Use them if you have them. Step into L shape. So what I like about the blocks is that they're basically arm extenders. So I'm working at having my hips and shoulders at the same height, as well as my head and my lifted left foot. So as you drive down with your right foot, reach forward through the crown of your head. Pull forward with your left hip, but push back with your left heel. Take one more deep breath in. Step down, forward fold, breathe out. Halfway rise, inhale. Side bow down, exhale. Reverse swan dive, stand up, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands to chest center. Lift your arms, inhale now. Dive forward, fold, exhale your breath. Halfway rise, breathe in. Fingers down, step your right foot back. Open your left arm to the ceiling, inhale. Circle your left arm back and down, exhale. Do that again, forward and up, breathe in. Back and down, breathe out. Go on your own rhythm. Keep repeating the movement and repeating your breath in a way that it feels like your whole body is an extension of your lungs. One more round. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, back and then downward facing dog. Inhale, take your time, plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Raise your left leg to the ceiling. Hold it up, hold it straight. Three-legged plank, come forward. Inhale. Drag your knee to your chest. Exhale. Kick straight back, three-legged plank. Up and back, three-legged downward dog. Again, forward, breathe in. Knee to your chest. Kick straight back. Up and back, exhale. Last time, forward, breathe in. Knee to your chest, step forward. Find your blocks, raise your chest, runner's lunge, take your time. Exhale, straighten your front left leg. Square off your pelvis. Reach forward through the crown of your head. Let yourself soften down. Remember, you're welcome to stay in the pyramid shape or now incorporate movement on breath. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bend your knee again, breathe in. Straighten and bow as you breathe out. Bend again and inhale. Straighten and bow, exhale. Bend and breathe in. Last time, straighten, bow, and pause. Hold everybody, inhale. Sigh, exhale. With the front knee bent, walk forward your hands, climb into that L-shaped pose. Preferably, you're supported by blocks. Rotate your right leg, that's the lifted leg, so that your toes and your kneecap turn down. So that's an internal rotation with the lifted leg. Now point your left kneecap and toes forward. That's an external rotation of the thigh bone in the hip socket. So not only is that good for your body, but it's also a good focus for your mind. Long, long back, long, long breath. Full inhale. Clear out of your mouth if you need to. Exhale. One more inhalation. Step to the floor. Exhalation. Halfway lift, breathe in. Dive forward, fold as you breathe out. Stay in the fold for just a moment.
Let out any residue with the big sighing breath. Clear your mind, clear your body. Clear yourself back to your inner authority. Clear yourself, claim yourself back to your inner knowing voice. One more inhale here. Clear it, exhale. Reverse dive, stand and raise your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to chest center. Lift your arms, breathe in. Forward bow as you breathe out. Take a halfway rise, inhale. Fingers down, step your left foot back, exhale. Raise your right arm to the ceiling, you know this. Circle back and down, exhale. Go forward and up, breathe in. One more time only, back and down, and then reach your right arm forward and pause. Plug your right thigh bone into your hip socket. Feel how your legs feel more supportive there. Reach forward your left arm. Rise up now, high lunge pose, inhale. Steady here, exhale. Hold and breathe in. Chest forward, arms back as you breathe out. Come up, high lunge pose, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge, breathe in. Chest forward, breathe out. High lunge, inhale. Last time, chest forward, exhale. High lunge, breathe in. Warrior two when you breathe out. Begin the shape with your hands on your hips. And then use your right hand to pin your right knee open. So remind your knee to squeeze open. Have your shoulders stacked over your hips and your head stacked over your sacrum. T-shape your arms and breathe exactly where you're at. Be exactly where you're at. Even if there's uncertainty, even if there's fear, strengthen your ability to be here with yourself, to stand in with yourself. Turn over your right hand now and toss it up, exalted warrior. Leave the foundation, the shape in your legs. Hoist up through the right side of your ribs. Give yourself more space there. Let your breath pour into the right lungs, the right side of your heart. Take one more breath in. When you breathe out, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot off of your back heel. Now plant your left hand to the mat. Come into side plank pose. So step your right foot to your left foot. Raise your right hand to the ceiling. Really bend your ankles, lift your hips, and now reach your right arm forward. So you're getting that same arc shape in the side of your ribs as you had when you were standing in Exalted Warrior. So more emphasis on that curve. More emphasis on curving your breath along that line of your body. Take one more breath in. Plank, breathe out. Hold plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Hold here, breathe in. Clear it, breathe out. Raise your right leg up, inhale. Hold it there, breathe out. Three-legged plank, come forward, inhale. Knee to your chest, step forward. Runner's lunge for the inhale. Straighten your front right leg, exhale. Now hold the pyramid shape, but raise your right arm to the ceiling. Breathing exactly where you're at. Meeting yourself exactly where you're at. One more breath in. When you exhale, circle the right arm back and down. Bend your front knee, high lunge pose, rise up, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. Rise up, breathe in, put your palms together. Now twisted lunge, rotate to your right and tack your elbow outside of your front knee and then pin your knee against your elbow. Shoulder blades on your back, lift your chest. So really expose your chest as you lift it and spin it towards the ceiling. Whew. Just one more breath in here. Unravel, hands to the ground. I'm gonna use blocks. Walk your hands forward, climb into your right leg, raise your left. Bend your left leg. Drive down your standing foot. Now peel your left hip open slowly to release the tension built up on the inside of your right thigh. Ooh, that feels good. Steady your breath. Come back to that regulated consistency. This practice is not just for the body. Remember, the breath is going to have the greatest effect on your nervous system, which will have the greatest effect on your emotional response, your emotional capacity. Take one more deep breath in. Slowly close your left knee to your right knee. You're going to come into chair pose, so bend your right leg as you stamp your left foot down. Bring your arms to the ceiling, inhale. Have your feet and your knees stuck together, pin your palms. Stay up in the center, inhale. Now slowly twist to your right as you exhale. Come back up through center, breathe in. Twist to your left, now wring out your core, breathe out. Center up, inhale. Right twist, exhale, tone the core. Center up, inhale. Left twist, exhale, keep going, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Last left, breathe out. Center up, stand up all the way, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Take a halfway rise, inhaling. Fingers down, step your right foot back. Raise your left arm to the ceiling, inhale. Circle your arm twice, back and down, exhale. Forward and up, breathe in. Back and down, exhale. Now forward and pause. Pull back your left hip, feed forward your right. Reach forward your right arm, rise up, high lunge pose, inhale your breath. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. Again, rise up, breathe in. Forward and back, breathe out. Come up, inhale. Feel this one, exhale. Up, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. This last time, come up, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Hands find the hips. Try to align your left heel with your back foot arch. Firm your right thigh. Whew. Steady yourself here. Shoulders back, raise your arms. If you can, close your eyes. If you're unable to close your eyes, stop your gaze on one single point. Let your focus turn inward. Turn over your left hand, exalted warrior. So remember the left hip, it holds down like an anchor. Lift up through the side of your waist. Arc towards the back wall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your right hand to the floor. Pivot off of your back heel. Side plank pose. Left foot stacks on the right foot. Grip with your right hand. Reach up with your left hand. Now flipping your left palm, reach your arm past your ear and find that side waist opener again. Take a deep breath in. Come over, plank, breathe out. Hold the plank, inhale. Wait for the exhale, lower on it, chaturanga. Upward dog. Ha. Downward facing dog. Ooh. Raise your left leg up, please, inhale. Hold it there, hold it straight, exhale. Three-legged plank, come forward, inhale. Knee to your chest, step forward. Propping your hands or tenting your fingers, runner's lunge, breathe in. Pyramid pose, breathe out. Runner's lunge, inhale. Pyramid and hold. Keep your right heel lifted, raise your left hand so you're in a twisted pyramid position. Cinch in your waist. Examine your body with your breath. One more breath in here. When you exhale, circle your left hand back and down. Bend your front knee, reach your left hand and your right hand forward. High lunge pose, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. Come up, inhale, palms meet. Twist to your left, exhale, revolve lunge. Press up with your right hamstring. That's the back of your thigh. Draw in your navel. Take the center of your sternum up to your left to the ceiling. One more deep breath in. Unravel, hands down, walk them forward. Climb into your left leg, raise your right. So remember, use block. That's my recommendation. It's my professional recommendation. Bend your right leg. As you drive down your left foot, peel your right hip open. So this gives you some more access to your left inner thigh. Put your breath there. Take one more breath in. Close your right knee to your left knee. We're coming back into chair pose. With your feet stepped side by side, knees are bent, raise your arms, pin your hands, inhale. Twist to your left to start with, exhale. Up and center, breathe in. Right twist, breathe out. Keep going, inhale. Exhale. Center, breathe in. Right twist, breathe out. Center up, stand up, inhale. Forward dive, fold, exhale. Halfway rise, inhale. Fingers down, step your left foot back. So building on, raise your right arm to the ceiling, inhale. Just once, circle back and down. Both arms forward, high lunge pose, breathe in. Chest forward, arms back, breathe out. Come up, high lunge, inhale. Warrior two for the exhale. Exalted warrior, breathe in. Now the add-on, side angle pose. Lightly prop your right arm to your front leg and then reach your left arm past your ear. Really be hooking your right butt and hip underneath you. And keep firm contact with your outer left heel, that's your back foot, with the floor. So push out with the inside of your left ankle. Take one more deep breath in. Stand up, warrior two, breathe out. Pause here, inhale. When you exhale, cartwheel your left hand to the floor, plant it. Now grab onto your right shin, come into a modified side plank or take regular side plank. If you can, kick your right foot and leg to the ceiling. Take one more breath in. Plank pose, breathe out. Hold here, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Hold here, inhale. Clear, exhale. Raise your right leg. Breathe in. Hold it there. Breathe out. Three-legged plank, be firm. Inhale. Knee to your chest. Step forward your right foot. Runner's lunge, inhale your breath. Just once, straighten your right leg, exhale. Now, twisted pyramid pose, raise your right arm to the ceiling, inhale. Circle your right arm back and down. High lunge pose, rise up, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge pose, breathe in, palms meet. Revolved lunge, exhale. Hold for the inhale. Stay put, exhale. Come back to high lunge pose when you inhale. Steady here, exhale. One more breath in. Now open warrior two again. Inhale, raise your right arm to the ceiling, but now straighten your right front leg. We're moving into pyramid pose, so cock back your hips, reach forward, forward, forward. Bring your hand lightly to your shin, to the floor, or like me, to a block. Take your left hand to the ceiling. Be mindful that you're not locking out your front right leg. Settle into your breath, right where you're at. Regulate. Come back in. Go back into yourself. When we are most connected to ourselves, we can most authentically connect with others. We can most authentically connect with and move through life. Last breath in here. Stay put, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, pause. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your left hand to the floor. Now take a hold of your right shin again, that modified side plank, or step your right foot behind you. Pop up your hips, wild thing. Good, deep breath in. Next, take the biggest step you can manage all the way back to the top of your mat. Walk your hands and blocks forward, standing splits. Be sure that the right knee and toes are pointing forward. Bend your left leg. Slowly roll open your hip. We're moving into half moon pose. Move your left hand to your left hip so the shoulders and the hips are stacked. Next stage, kick your left leg straight. Raise your left hand to the ceiling. Maybe bring your right hand to tap your heart. If not, with your hand, use the focus of your mind, your listening mind,
to tap your heart. Take one more deep breath in. Bend your left leg. Left hand down, square your hips. Step down, forward fold. Half rise, breathe in. Forward bow, breathe out. Do that again, halfway lift. Sigh, forward fold. Inhale, reverse dive. Stand up, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands to chest center. Lift your arms, breathing in. Forward bow, breathe out. Halfway rise. Fingers down, exhale your right foot back. Raise your left arm to the ceiling, inhale. Just once, circle back and down, exhale. Both arms forward, high lunge pose, breathe in. Chest forward, arms back, breathe out. Rise up, high lunge pose, inhale. Warrior 2, open, exhale. Exalted warrior, toss your left arm up. Side angle pose. Lightly prop your arm on your leg. Reach with your right arm past your ear. Firm up your belly. Feel like you're magnetizing your feet to each other underneath you. So the energy of your legs, the energy of your feet, of your base are gathering beneath you. One more breath in. Slowly stand, warrior 2, breathe out. Exalted warrior, inhale. Prepare for side plank, cartwheel your right hand to the ground. Hold onto your left shin. Find the outer edge of your right foot, pick up your left shin. Stay here or kick your left leg up, reach up. Woo! This side's a little bit trickier. One more breath in, plank pose, breathe out. Hold plank, inhale. Lower chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Raise your left leg, please. Stay, breathe out. Three-legged plank, inhale. Knee to your chest, exhale, step forward. Runner's lunge, breathe in. Pyramid shape, take your time, breathe out. Hold pyramid, but raise your left arm up, inhale. Circle your left arm back and down, exhale. High lunge pose, rise, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge pose, breathe in, palms meet. Twisted lunge, revolve to your left. Hold here, inhale. Stay, exhale. Unravel, high lunge pose, breathe in. Warrior 2 as you breathe out. Now exalted triangle, straighten your front leg, raise up your left arm. Cock back your hips, reach forward, forward, forward. Find your shin, the floor, or a block. Lightly with your left hand, so you're not leaning down. Raise your right arm to the ceiling. Allow your hips to not be stacked, but rather oriented on a slight diagonal. So my right hip, my top hip is actually closer to you than my left hip is. I'm working at keeping my left kneecap and toes pointing straight forward. There's a tendency for the left knee to knock in here. Find your position and breathe into it. One more breath in. Stay, breathe out. Warrior 2, exalted warrior. Inhale. Cartwheel your right hand back to the floor. Exhale. Modified side plank. Pick up your left shin or step your left foot behind you. Wild thing. Buck up your hips. On the next exhale, big step with your left foot forward.
Block up your hands, climb into your left leg, raise up your right. So I position my left hand just underneath my left chest. Bending your right leg, work your hip open. You can stay at any of these stages. Your next option is to move your right hand to your hip. Straighten your right leg. Raise your right arm to the ceiling. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Now that final add-on, take it or leave it. Take your left fingertips to the center of your heart, tapping in. One more breath in. Right hand down, bend your right leg, square your hips, step down, forward bow. Halfway rise, forward fold. Inhale, reverse dive, stand up, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands at chest center. Close your eyes, hands to body, tune in. Tap in, listen in. Ooh, what is it that is waiting within you to be seen, to be heard? What part of you is asking to take the lead? Grow your own trust. One more breath in here. Clear it, exhale. Let's move through that movement all again, just a little bit quicker if you can. I'll be cueing on the breath, so it's gonna be more fluid. I don't wanna say rapid, but it will be a little bit quicker. Take it at your own pace. Starting in Tadasana, take a deep breath in. Exhale out, find the rhythm of the breath. Raise your arms, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway rise, breathe in. Fingers down, left foot back, breathe out. Open your right arm to the ceiling. Circle back and down, exhale. High lunge pose, rise, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge pose, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior, breathe in. Side angle pose, breathe out. Hold side angle, inhale, reach with the left arm. Warrior two, rise, exhale. Be controlled in the fluidity. Exalted warrior, inhale. Cartwheel your left hand to the floor. Wild thing, step your right foot behind you. Buck up your hips, inhale. Plank pose, chaturanga on the exhale. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, breathe in. Hold it up, hold it straight, breathe out. Find your strength. Three-legged plank, inhale. Knee to your chest, step forward. Runner's lunge, inhale. Pyramid, exhale. In pyramid, raise your right arm, twist in the shape, inhale. Circle your right arm back and down, exhale. High lunge, reach forward, come up. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. Come up with your palms, pin them. Revolve lunge, twist to your right, exhale. Unravel, high lunge, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Exalted triangle, raise your right arm, straighten your front leg. Reach forward, 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 take your time. Settle down, triangle pose. Expand the wing shape of the arms, inhale. Rise up, warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel your left hand to the floor. Wild thing again. Pop up your hips, arc forward your heart. Big step with the right foot to the top of the mat. Walk forward your hands, raise your right leg. Bend your left knee, stack your hips. Either come into half moon pose
Or with your left leg bent, reach for your left foot with your left hand, catch, and then kick. Ardha Chandra Chapasana. One more breath in. Release the foot, bend your knee. Square your hips carefully, step down, forward fold. Half rise, sigh, and bow. Oh yeah. Inhale, reverse dive. Stand and raise up your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the second side. So we're on the home stretch. Arms go up, breathe in. Forward bow when you breathe out. Halfway rise, inhale. Fingers down, right foot back, exhale. Open your left arm, inhale. Circle back and down, exhale. High lunge pose, come up, inhale. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge, breathe in. Warrior two, take your time, breathe out. Exalted warrior, inhale. Side angle pose, exhale. With your inhale, reach your right arm past your ear. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel, right hand down. Side plank or wild thing, left foot steps behind. Hold wild thing, inhale. Come over plank and chaturanga on one long exhale. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Hold it there, but breathe out. Three-legged plank, inhale. Knee comes to chest, step forward. Runner's lunge, inhale. Straighten your front leg, exhale. Left arm to the ceiling, breathe in. Circle your arm back and down, breathe out. High lunge pose, reach forward and then up. Chest forward, arms back, exhale. High lunge pose, palms meet, left twist, exhale, hold there, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. High lunge return, inhale. Open, warrior two, exhale. Now exalted triangle, breathe in. Triangle pose, settle down into it. Hold here, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior, breathe in. Side plank or wild thing. One last time, I swear. Big step forward with your left foot. Climb into your left foot, standing splits. Prepare for half moon, bend your right leg. Stacking your hips. Move into half moon. Or with your right hand, catch your right foot, give a little kick. Make sure that your right knee doesn't travel up to the ceiling, rather pointed at the back of your room. One more breath in. Release your foot, bend your knee. Square your hips, slowly, carefully step down. Halfway rise, inhale. Forward bow, exhale. Reverse dive, stand up, raise up your arms. Exhale, hands to chest center. Come down onto your mat any way that you like. You might take a vinyasa through. I'm just gonna go and sit down onto my mat. Whew. Now, I'd like to set you up for a hip, to open up the sides of your hips. Whew. Okay, so come onto your hands and your knees. I just want to have my blocks nearby for myself. So on your hands and your knees, step your right knee forward and cross it in front of your left. Now scoot your left knee in behind it. Your heels are nice and wide. And then attempt to sit down between your heels. Some of you might need to pop a block underneath your bum. I don't think I need to today. Whew. You want to try to have your hips as level as possible. That's a pretty intense stretch for me. I'm just going to give myself a moment to breathe and settle.
Some of you might be able to work in bowing forward in this shape. I'm going to attempt this myself. And notice how I'm keeping my blocks with me, because I'm going to take my blocks and I'm actually going to use them to prop up my arms so I can relax a little bit more. Again, this posture is pretty intense for me. So I want to be supporting myself not just with my breath, but also with the blocks that helps take the edge off. And so I can actually sink deeper into my breath and soften deeper into the shape. I think of using the supportive props and as kind of having a lifeguard on duty. Sometimes when you're not feeling well, whether you're a strong swimmer or not, sometimes having a lifeguard on duty lets you be a tiny bit more carefree. I know it does for me. I'm not the strongest swimmer. Deep breath in, clear it out. Okay, come up. I like to lean back and uncross my legs. Give them a little shake out ahead. Okay, let's come into the opposite side. So starting back on hands and knees. Cross your left knee in front of your right this time. Widen your heels so you can see them on either side of your hips. And then slowly lower your bum down, perhaps onto the floor, but maybe onto a block. Remember, that's a really important option to take if your knees feel any pain or if you can't evenly sit onto the ground. So you want your pelvis to be as level as possible. Feel into that. Maybe again you'll explore bowing down. Ooh, this side feels quite a bit different for me, which isn't shocking. Our bodies, though they might look symmetrical, we tend to carry our tension asymmetrically. We compensate for injuries, we compensate for physical imbalances, emotional imbalances, we compensate for patterns that we implement in our life. One more deep breath in, let it out. Sitting back up, kick your legs out in front of you, give them a little shake, shake, shake. Now lay onto your back. Lay onto your back and prepare for bridge pose. You might want to have your blocks nearby. especially if you want a more restorative option. So I'll give you the restorative option first. That is to take your block and pop it underneath your sacrum, either on its low height or maybe on its second height. I don't really recommend going to the top height, the tallest height, because it's not as stable. And the whole idea of using the blocks and taking the restorative posture is so that you can really drop your body weight down onto the block. That feels good. So you can stay there or come along into bridge, regular bridge. You want your feet pelvis width apart. You don't necessarily have to touch your heels, okay? I know that's a pretty common cue, but you wouldn't want your heels any closer than the reach of your fingers. Robot your arms, so bend at the elbows, drive the backs of your arms down, push down with your feet, lift and spread apart your toes. And as you drive down with the heels of your feet and the balls of your feet, lift up your hips. Hook your tailbone towards the spot between your knees and feel how your pubic bone pulls towards your navel. Now bring your sternum up closer to your chin. From there, see about shimmying your arms further underneath you, starting with the shoulder blades and then catching your hands beneath your back. If your hands don't catch, go back to robot arms or lay your arms flat on the floor. One more breath in, let go of your hands if they're held. Exhale, bone by bone, lay your spine back down on the ground. Knock your knees in together so they touch. Lay your hands on your body, shut your eyes and just feel. Come back into yourself. Come back to your self-authority, your self-sovereignty. Step back onto your own path. Willing to make mistakes. Willing to learn, to grow. Okay, the second round, you can either come back into bridge or if there's another back bend that you prefer, go for it. I'm gonna go with the propped version myself. So I'm really positioning my block so it's supporting my sacrum and my pelvic bowl rather than supporting my low back, my lumbar spine. Oh. Deep breath in. Stay and breathe out. You are more than welcome to remain in the posture, especially if you're in the restorative option. Otherwise, lower back onto the ground. Separate your feet so they're about mat width apart. I like to do this with my arms overhead. Just let your knees drop side to side. So windshield washing your shins. I feel like this rinses out my back, rinses out my spine, even rinses out my gut. Oh, let yourself clear.
Next is happy baby. Knees come towards your armpits, feet stick straight up. Grip your thighs, your calves, your ankles, or if it's an easy enough reach for you, grab for your feet. When ready, release your legs, come into Shavasana. Stretch out your limbs, shut your eyes, slacken your jaw. Let your breath find its natural rhythm. Let go, let yourself be completely supported by the earth beneath you. Feel how this practice has supported you in coming back to yourself. How it's realigning you back to your center, back to that voice that lives inside of you, that knowingness, that inner authority. Reminding yourself that the more authentically you connect with yourself, the more strongly you develop your inner trust, the more clearly and cleanly you can align with your own path. The more clearly, cleanly, and authentically you can connect with others. This is not a solo act, but it is an act that you must stand in yourself, as yourself. The power is there. All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half crazy lunatics, as most of us do nowadays. You can do anything and everything without even the guidance of anyone. All power is there. Stand up and express the divinity within you.